Hey everyone, I'm Raz the Razplay, and today we're going to show you how to set up a jungle farm here in Terraria for the PC for now, but I'm sure it works in other areas. Now, the reason why you want to set up a farming area is to get things like the jungle key, the butterfly dust, the yellets. There's a lot of jungle items you'll want to get, so to do that the most effective way possible, and to make a lot of gold doing it, you want to set up a jungle farm. So I'm going to show you how to do that today, but before we do, I'm going to need you to hit the subscribe button. Why? Because we're shooting for 100,000 subscribers, so if you could subscribe right now, that'll help us out. I know we're small but mighty, but I got a feeling if we keep pushing, we're going to get it. So, hit that subscribe button, hit a like, and we'll be back in a second in the world to show you what we're talking about. Welcome back to the Burning Glade. Yes, my original playthrough that I've been using ever since to show you how to do things, and every time I do, I damage the world just a little bit more. This world has gotten pretty rough, but hey, it's been useful for what I need it for. So now first we're going to show you on the map here. If we scroll out, scroll in, here we go, right here. There's my little jungle farm right there. Now this will help you have all the items drop that you need, okay? You got your jungle keys, you got your yellets, you got your butterfly dust, all the flying stuffs and everything. You got some stuff from the angler fishes down in here. All the things will drop, okay? So you're going to have to set up the farm, and we're going to show you how to do that. But first what we're going to show you how to do is we're going to fly over here, and I'm going to do this one take at a time because I just messed it up like 5 minutes in. It was terrible. So one take at a time. We're going to go into this chest here, and I'm going to show you each individual item and what it does for you and how you can find it in the odds. Sound good? 1 second. All right, here we go. So first of all, the first thing you can get, and I'm going to try and go up to about here, and then we're going to pause and go again because this is where I messed up last time, and I really kind of messed up recording. So first of all, you can get the jungle key. The jungle key will drop any time in hard mode, but you can't use it until after you defeat Plantera. You take it, you go back to the dungeon, go down to the jungle chest, which I hope you marked off with some torches to remember where it is later. That's important. Hopefully you did that. And then you can get your piranha gun, okay? That is a 1 in 2,500% chance, 25%, 1 in 2,500 chance, there we go, from dropping from any jungle enemy in hard mode. Got it? So that's nice and easy for you, except for the fact that it takes a long time to drop. So you want to have a good sized arena, have a lot of mobs to give you better chances of it dropping. Okay, moving on. With a 1 in 200 chance, now I have a couple of these as you can tell, so it's not too bad when you get a lot of mob spawning. From any enemy after a mechanical boss is beaten, you can get a yellets. It's a nice yo-yo to use, right? 1 in 200 chance. It's not that bad. It sounds horrible, but with a good farming area, a good mob spawner, you'll be fine. Next up is your flying stuff, your butterfly dust and your Tattered B Wing. Now, the butterfly dust has a 50% chance of dropping after a mechanical boss has been beaten by a moth. The moth is super rare, but 50-50 shot if you spawn one. As far as the Tattered B Wing, that is a 0.67% chance to drop from a moss hornet after a mechanical boss is beaten. That is a lot more common of a mob, but it's a lot more rare of an item. You take either one of these, combine it with Souls of Flight, and you can make your wings, and you can fly around. Good? Good. Next up, we have the Bazaar. Now, this has a 1% chance in normal mode of dropping from a hornet and a moss hornet, okay? This will be for the Ankh shield eventually. So there you go, 1% chance, and the anglerfish can drop the Adhesive Bandage. Again, 1% chance in normal mode, 2% in expert mode. Most of these numbers I'll be giving you is in normal mode. There might be some differences. I won't track down all of them, but there you go. So you take the Bazaar, you take the Adhesive Bandage, and you combine them at your Tinkerer's workshop into the medicated bandage. You'll need that later for your Ankh shield. As far as the robot hat goes, it has a 0.4% chance of dropping from piranha or an anglerfish. It's a vanity item. You don't really need it, but if you want to get all the items in the game, well, there you go. You're going to need that. The turtle shell. Okay. This is used for turtle armor and then for beetle armor. Okay, you have a 5.88% chance of it spawning or dropping, sorry, from a giant tortoise. Okay, you get 3 of these. You do the whole set. Well, technically 4, but you only use 3 of them. So you're gonna need 3. Get 4 just in case, and you can do all the things with all your armors. Got it? Good. The staunch Uzi. It's just an Uzi for you. Mine's staunchy. What can I say? It's a little staunchy. You got from the angry trappers. You got a 1% chance for it to drop. Okay. So you kill a bunch of them, maybe it'll drop. Again, it all depends on the RNG. As far as the kites go, don't mess this up. All right, the man-eater kite obviously drops from a man-eater. The angry trapper kite drops from an angry trapper. Now, these can only drop on windy days, okay? And they each have a 4% chance to drop. I got lucky when I was setting everything up for this video. Everything dropped after like a 5-minute run. and they both dropped because it just happened to be a windy day. So that was pretty sweet. All right, and also, finally, you can get the coffee that'll drop from Man-Eaters and Angry Trappers with a 3.3% chance. And there was the Ancient Cobalt Armor, which I didn't write down because that's like normal mode stuff. But it will drop. If you want to get everything, it will drop. Let's move on to things that aren't quite the jungle, but might still happen. All right, if you'll look here, I have a marble biome next to my little jungle area. This means Medusas will spawn. I'll show you why that's important soon, when we start doing the arena. But for now, here's what she can drop for you, all right? She can drop the pocket mirror, will make you immune to her petrification, which will be handy when you're setting up the arena, but if it's there, but then you won't need it after. It'll be fine. You can get the Medusa head, which is magic damage. Does it attacks them. I don't have a mob nearby. It just, trust me, it does stuff. Ready? Yeah, yes, I think so. I have no idea. It's doing a thing. It might be doing a thing. I don't know. Then you have Pizza, which has major improvements to all stats. It gives you the exquisitely stuffed. So you want these. She can drop pizza as well, so that's a good thing. Mimics can also spawn in there. Now, eventually I will do a mimic farming guide, but for now, you can also get them in this little jungle farming setup, right? You got the Angry Titan Glove, the Wild Cross Necklace, the Jagged Star Cloak, a mythical Magic Dagger. It's been a long day. Philosopher's Stone, Dual Hook, and even a compass. And also, if you combine this and this together, you get a Star Veil. Kind of useful later on in the game. Got it? Good. So there's all your items that you can get that'll drop in this area, pending also having a marble biome. Now we're going to head over there, and I'm going to show you how I set it up. All right, so here we are in my little area here. This is my little setup here for my little jungle farm. Now, the reason why it looks like this, there's ones you can have that are honestly like this big. But I'm not going to do that because that's a lot of time. You just want something simple and basic. Now, the reason why I call this simple and basic, this was my Plantera arena. So I had a couple platforms here, all right? Squared off area. It was easy. I would fight Plantera, just kind of move around a bunch, do this, do this, do this, fly around, haha, you can't get me, win the fight, ta-da, I win. This was not there. So I use this, and once I beat Plantera, so if you haven't got the jungle key by now, and you've just beaten Plantera, now's a good time to set this up, right? Now, and I'll show you over here. See, there's my little marble biome. This is important, okay? I'll include this because this could be a problem. So what I did, I expanded it out this way. See where it drops already. I expanded out that, and these are all new. I expanded it out this way. Get out of here. All right? And then I added another platform layer here, which I eventually added that. I was playing around with stuff. So what you want to do, first of all, okay, for we'll do the words of caution first. Okay, first of all, you might have this. This is a Plantera bulb. If you have not beaten Plantera yet, or if you have but it was a tough fight, you want to be careful, because if you're going through, breaking everything apart, right? And you go to dig through, oops, you got Plantera showing up. So be careful of that, because if Plantera shows up, it might be a bad day. How you gonna do here? You gonna do all right? You gonna do it? Yeah, you're gonna do fine. You're doing fine. Okay, be careful of flying right now. So we're gonna take out Plantera quick. Watch out for Plantera, because you don't want to make this mistake. Oh, I made a mistake. Bad choices were made. Go, go. There we go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Plantera is fine. Don't worry about it. Ignore the drops. Okay, that's your first problem, because if you're moving along, you get into an area that has a Plantera bulb. I actually left it there just for that. Be careful you don't hit it, or do just be prepared for it. There's a puppy squeaking in the background, and you know what? Are we gonna let it go? Are we gonna let it? Really, Sasha? You know what? We're gonna run the risk. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. The second risk we're worried about is with Medusa. Now, you'll see from time to time, I will have, because of the fact that that's over there, she will spawn in here. Now, the reason why I have all of these platforms here is because if she spawns and I'm up here and I go to drop down, see where I got, you know, what dropped on the floor or whatever, I drop down and I drop all the way down and I fall after she turns me to stone, because if you look at her, you turn to stone. And when you fall, it doesn't matter if you have wings, you will take fall damage. You fall far enough, you will die. You don't want that. So have a couple platforms here. It'll allow more mobs to spawn on more layers. All right, the layer down here, and then finally, oh, I guess that's the last warning. Oh, no. The other last little warning, just if you're going to do an AFK farm, see this little setup right here? So I just go down into here. I've got all my, you know, little guys flying around. They're taking care of my stuff, right? You'll want, when you're doing this, you're going to want to be, well, we'll get that in a second. It's a little scattered. There's a dog squeaking in my ear. bear with me. You're going to want to have this little platform here with a little, you know, ledge here, ledge here. If you get hit with a stinger or something, like, there you go. Your moss horns come in, they hit you with a stinger. It's going to knock you back a little bit, but you won't go flying over the side, right? If you want to walk away and just kind of go AFK, chances are it's not going to hit you, but if it does, it won't kill you. You'll be able to heal, and I'll show you why in a minute. And also, you won't go flying off the side. Got it? Okay, now, let's go into the actual building and why I did it the way I did it. Again, there are different ways of doing this. This is why I did it my way. Alright, so, first, as far as what I'm using for a weapon, I've got full-on summoner going here. Now, you should have gotten at least some summoner stuff. If you're after one mechanical boss, which is when a lot of the stuff spawns, hopefully it was a twins, because then you get the optic staff, the Oculus staff. That's where it's VR and you hit things. It's the optic staff. That's hard to say when you want to say Oculus. The optic staff. So you want to have summoning with multiple summonses. Like these little guys here, you want a bunch. Why? Because one can go that way, one can go this way. It's more likely you're to kill things faster. Anything you can get, the Raven staff, I've got the little Martian, the Xeno staff that gets a little flying saucer, goes around. Have that, because they can take care of more things at once. You just kind of walk away and they do the work for you, right? You don't even need your whip. I've got one, but it's my summoner. What do you know? So yeah, you're going to want to have that so they can just fly around and do their thing. Like I said, this was my Plantera arena. So I don't really need this here, but I got, you know, campfire there. I've got some heart lanterns over here. So that way, if I'm sitting in here and I get hit, I'll heal. I'm not worried about it. So you can walk away, let it do its thing. You don't have to worry about Medusa or anybody because you're behind this. You're good, you're fine, you're golden. Now, like I said, go out. So if you're in the middle here, I'm not going to give you exact numbers. So if you're, say you're in the middle here, right? You want to have it so a good, not miles long, but a good solid chunk of the arena is off the screen. Because that's where your mobs are going to spawn. They're not going to spawn right next to you. They're going to be, say that right down there. He wouldn't spawn here. He spawns over here when I'm over here and I can't see him. So if you go up to here, I've got just enough of a section there. You know, maybe 50 to 100 blocks on each side, where they can spawn and you can't see them. You'll see why in a minute, because we got our little tricks. As far as these platforms go, you can have them spawn here, 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 here. It's great. They're off camera, so they can come in and spawn in 4 different levels. It makes your life easier. Now, again, I know there are arenas where you have like the lava on the ground, and it's 4 billion by 8 billion blocks. It's a bunch of craziness, and don't do that here. You don't need to. Don't waste that much time. You can if you want to. If you really want to get to death, you don't have to. Finally, you see here, like I've got, you know, the little water area here where I can get my piranhas and all that spawning. That just happened to be there. There's that Medusa right there. See? So if I would have been up there, I would have died. There you go. So you can have your water down here. You don't need to, especially if you don't need the stuff. If you do, make a little pool. Finally, what I did, if you'll notice when I drop down into here, I can't see the bottom of the arena. Why? Because that way they'll spawn down here too. So I got it spawning all over here on different levels, and down here, right? You hang out in here, nothing can hit you. All that around you is where they can spawn. Got it? Good. Give me 1 second. All right, so before we get back in here, another thing you might want to use too is, I put it away. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, your bewitching table. Use that. Watch. You take it east, you put it down there, right click, you get extra summons. Got it? You don't really need a summoner potion. I mean, it's not like you're trying to stay alive here, so don't worry about a summoning potion. But you can have an extra guy here. Also, you can have your ballista staff. There you go. Have any of the staffs that you want. You don't need it. These guys will take care of stuff for you. It makes it a little bit quicker, right? So there you go. Now, what I've done... I can't pick him up. Whoops. Okay, we're going to get rid of the money here. So I'm going to try and show you exactly what we can get after 5 minutes. So you've got your arena. Get out of here. Don't be hitting me. So you got your arena set up, right? You got everything that's off the map, or not off the screen. You got everything down here that's off the screen. You got your little area in here. You got a little fishing area. You got your little Medusa area and the marble lands over there. And another big thing, too, is around the outside, the less pockets of resistance you have where things can spawn in there, the better. For the most part, it'll spawn over here. You can't make it perfect. You can, but I think it'd be a waste of time. We're just going to do it this way, all right? So finally, what you're going to do, you're going to go over in here. You go past the queen bee. Don't deal with her right now. We're going to come down. I put a table here. The reason why is you take a water candle, and there you go. You got that, and that says increase monster spawn rate. Then you're going to take a battle potion. Ready? Boom. What does that do? Increases enemy spawn rate. Now, we're going to sit in here. We're going to let them do their thing, right? They're all good. We can drop one of these. We don't really need to. Just drop that right over there. So we're going to leave this for 5 minutes. Let me get my timer here. I'm going to make sure I get my timer. This is a good time to remind you guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel because there will be more videos like this. Why? Because I'm having fun doing them. Where did I put my timer? I don't even know. Game stuff. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to set the 5 minutes here. Now, I'm going to run this off camera for 5 minutes. We're going to come back and see what we get. We're going to see how much money we make and how many items we can get. And I'm pretty sure you're going to get most, if not all, the stuff you need. Okay? So, again, like I said, while we're waiting, hit subscribe, because we want to hit that sweet 100K and get that button. And also hit a like. All right. I'm going to start the timer now. We'll be right back. Alright, so we got about a minute left here, so I want to do a little bit of a recap. So remember, you want to have a couple different levels here where they can spawn and walk over. Having said that, I noticed the Medusa came from over here. Now, get over here is my marble area, right? But over here is where she spawned from and started walking right towards us. So, she can spawn anywhere in here if you have marble biome close by, okay? Got that? Also, if you're lucky, you can get a skeleton merchant. Why is that lucky? Because now, after everything you pick up, you can sell it to them, the stuff that you don't need, and do it again for another 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. So that would, oh, yeah, a Bazaar just dropped. Nice. That's a 1% chance. That's pretty good. Well, 30 seconds left. So yeah, there's your arena right there. And also, was there one more thing? I think there was. Oh, the Dr. Bones thing. Okay, the Archaeologist achievement. The first time you kill Dr. Bones, you get it. Now, you might not have it yet. He will spawn down here. And I would have had his hat to prove it to you, but I sold it by accident. So that's why I don't have it. But he can also spawn down here, so you can also get an achievement. I'm sure there's other achievements you can get, but that one as well can happen down here. So at 3, 2, 1, we're going to hit cancel so I don't make a noise. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Let's go see what we've picked up. Now, I think I have a couple silver in my pocket. Probably, we'll say there's a couple gold that were already here. Maybe a couple items, but not too much. So we're going to see what we're going to get. Now, the first time I did this, I think after 7 minutes, I had the jungle key drop. Now, it could happen after a second. It could happen after an hour. I can't guarantee that. It's all RNG. We're going to go across and ow, ow. Turtle shell, magic quiver, demonic gladius, pocket mirror. A lot of nice little things. Depth meter. So this is after just 5 minutes. Now imagine 10, 15, 20 minutes if you just walked away. Say if you had to go take out the garbage, do the dishes, and you just put this up there and leave it run. I got hit maybe once or twice. And I got all these things here. 12 gold, 51 silver, 94 copper. Now the more you get, the more you can sell. There you go. See, another Medusa. So we're going to head back now. Go back. And we're going to see what we got. There we go. We're going to sell all the thing. You're not happy right now. We're going to go somewhere that's someone that's happy. You're happy over here, aren't you? Aren't you? Merchant? Yeah, there you are. All right. So assuming you don't need any of this stuff, we're going to shop. Bazaar. Now this is a generalized amount, not an exact amount. We're going to sell off because now once you have all the things you need, you can just kind of hang out there and, you know, sell, sell, sell. Got that. We got the quiver, gladius. Some things are worth more than others. Pizza, we're going to sell that too. Even though you always keep the pizza, all right? There you go. So after 5 minutes, you've made 25 gold and 66 silver. Plus, you still have the chance for the yellows to drop, which I'm surprised that didn't drop. Because sometimes it dropped pretty quickly for me. The yellows and the jungle key. So you're going to do everything I said. Hang out down there. Just keep an eye on eventually all your things are going to drop. Sound good? Beautiful. Anyway. As I said at the beginning and the middle, if I helped you out, and I hope I did, I hope this arena will work for all of you. It takes a little time. There's no guarantee. You might get everything to drop in the first minute. You don't know, right? But at least this way, you don't have to go run around killing everything. You just kind of chill out, have your summonses, take care of everything for you, and hopefully you get all your stuff. If this helped you out, like I said, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, share it with your friends, tell people on Reddit. Just go to tell everybody. It's fine. We got a Discord, we got a Twitch. And make sure you keep checking back because we'll have a lot more how-to videos coming real soon. See you later. Ciao.